Good afternoon, and well, good morning slightly here, 4 minutes before midday, and we're here to watch the under-19s Rushmoor Knights take on the South London Renegades. Right, let me just take my headphones off so I'm not hearing a duplicate. All the sounds working, which is cool. So yeah, you can see the captain's just out at the moment for the coin toss, and we're due to start shortly. We've actually got a double header for you guys today, so we'll be sticking around for the final night senior game, which is after this, probably about a 30-minute delay between them, but they're scheduled for 3 o'clock. So it looks like the toss was won and declined by South London. I can't hear the ref because they're chanting. But it looks like South London Renegades won the toss to third. And the Farnham Knights the Rushmoor Knights are going to return. So they'll get the ball on for the opening of the game. Yeah, sorry, I should have put that graphic up sooner so you can see here. So it's week 6 for this under-19 league. We're watching a Division 1 South game, and it's Farnham Knights versus the South London. Sorry, I keep saying it. I'm just going to say the Knights versus the South London Renegades. So this format is a 9-a-side format. So you'll see only 9 players on the field for each team. I do have a roster list. I'll do my best to call out the names and numbers, but I've got it in alphabetical order rather than number order, so it might get a bit tough, but we'll see. Right, let me just pop up the scoreboard. There she is. Let's put it down at the bottom there. Cool. So we can just see the ref giving final instructions to the kicker of the Renegades. Right, let's go. The Knights drummer, Andy, is here. Ball's just gone out of bounds, almost hit my... So that's a flag thrown, because the ball shouldn't go out of bounds on the kickoff, and we're just waiting to hear what the captain gets a re-kick or takes the ball. So I think it looks like we might get a re-kick. There's 10 on the field at the moment for the Knights.
Hey! Joe! Why are you that side?
Oh, there's 9. Cool, so the ref there just confirming that the ball's going to be taken from the 30. And we've got QB, I think it looks like him, number 8, Josh Lockwood, in the backfield.
Here we go, let's go!
I'll zoom out just a bit, actually. So ball is snapped. Josh takes it left, gets around the first man. Let me just zoom in a bit. The second stick went down. I don't know if he quite broke the threshold of it though, so let's have a little look. Yeah, so it's second down. It's second and short, probably about 2 yards.
Can we roughen?
Come on, play linebacker. Oh, sorry. Ball throw. So number 11 for the Knights here, lined up in the neutral zone. So I got called for encroachment here. So the ball will be marched back 5 yards. Can't see encroachment being a 10-yarder. I'm joined here by Dan Hatcher. Dan, do you want to talk?
No.
So Dan Hatcher plays for the Final Night Seniors, and I keep calling them the Final Nights. I don't think I'm going to stop. Yeah, killing me. The T-shirt I've got on says Final Nights, but he's here early to support the under-19s. Josh takes the snap, runs it round to the right. He's so fast, Josh is. Gets brought down from behind here. So that brings up third and about 3 or 4 because of the penalty. They should be in first down yardage now. Hatch also is one of the people that run Sport Tank. So, but he chose to not help with live streams because that's that's really something that's really demanding, and he's just not up for it. Right, ball snapped here. Another QB keeper, I think. Josh there on the right side, on the left side, taking it down out of bounds. They've got a great crowd here, the Knights under-18s. A lot of support from parents. I think a lot of these players have graduated from the under-16s, who are the current national champions, winning the final last year. So I think they've built up a bit of a momentum, and they've got some great support, which is fantastic to see. So Lockwood again, keeping the ball, pointing for someone to block. Sorry, I didn't follow it at the camera. There he is, getting brought down by a couple of men. Lockwood's a good 6'1", and he takes some bringing down. He's an athletic lad, very capable of running and very, very good football player. So yeah, he's not an easy opponent to play against, especially when he starts running. Definitely a dual threat QB. So that brings up 1st and 10. We're on a 90-yard field. The ball's roughly on the 25-yard line of the Renegades. So Lockwood again, just taking a snap and running. He's still up on his feet. I think it was the safety or maybe even the far side cornerback that brought him down. He's got within 10 yards, so it's 1st and goal from about, it's really tough to tell from this angle, but probably about the 5-yard line. And Lockwood on a QB keeper again. Looks like he's just going to stroll in. Now they bring him down. So that brings up 2nd down and maybe 3 yards. Again, really tough to tell from the angle. But Lockwood with a fake handoff there, and then obviously keeping it and running around to the left. Lockwood again taking the snap. He's just sort of dancing around. He does follow his blocks, but his blocks get clogged up. So ends up bouncing outside, but there's someone there to meet him. So really, okay. The down marker moved forward about a yard. So it's about 3rd and 4, I think. So Lockwood hands the ball off this time to number, hard to see the numbers. It's a touchdown, I believe it's number 39. Let's see when they all get up. Oh, he's disappeared. I think it was number 39. I bet there's not even a 39 on my list, is there? No, it is not. It's really tough to see the numbers from here. Right, so they're going for 2 points. Lockwood again keeps the ball and is tackled on the outside. So no good. So that's 6-0. Let me update our scoreboard. Okay, and here we go with a kickoff. The Knights score on their first drive. Renegades now back with the ball. I think it's number 2. Really, really good return from him. Still on his feet. Pretty much beat the whole team, and it looks like he's going to take this all the way back for a touchdown. Fantastic special teams play there by the Renegades. Although the refs are blowing whistles, there's flags. There is a flag. So we'll just wait to see what the call is. Where's the white cap ref? There he is. Have a little conversation, and we'll see what the call is. There's 2 flags actually. There's one on the far side, which is roughly where some blocking was happening, so it might be holding, and there's one on the near side. Oh no, that's the kicking tee. Sorry, it's just that one flag. The way they're gesturing, it looks like it may be on the Renegades. So this may be getting called back. Let's see. Here we go. So number 32 from the Renegades got done there for a block in the back, and the ball will move 10 yards from that penalty. So it was right as their man was running in. Oh, sorry, I thought there was a flag being thrown there, but it was that. It's a bright orange kicking tee, and I keep seeing it in the corner of my eye. But yeah, so you know, saved the Knights blushes there. That penalty did. But let's go, D! Let's see what the Renegades are made of on offense. Yeah, that was a false start. Yeah, their slot receiver moved. It's already been. I don't know why they snapped the ball then, but yeah, you could see their slot receiver on this side. False started. We'll just wait for the confirmation of the ref from the ref.
False start. Offense, number 82.
Yeah. So they'll be marched back 5 yards for that. For number 82. Moving before the ball moves, essentially, for those of you that don't fully understand the rules. If there's any rules you don't understand, feel free to ask. As we're watching this, I'm more than happy to help you guys out understanding the game. I understand a lot of people that watch these streams aren't, usually like friends and family, don't usually have a good knowledge of the game. The ball is snapped, handed off and caught immediately. There is a flag on this near side. So we'll see what happens, but the defensive line there just swallowed it up enormously. There is a player down. I'm just going to pan away. We don't like filming the injured players. Hopefully he gets up shortly. So just waiting for the ref to tell us what the penalty is as well. Cool. Okay, yeah, so sorry about the shot here. I'll try and get as close to it as I can. Oh no, the player's up on his feet. That's really good. It was a Knights player. And let's just see what this penalty is. They haven't addressed it yet. Okay, let's see what's said. Yeah. So there was too many men in the backfield for the Renegades on the last play. Knights have declined that, so it's now 3rd and long for the Renegades. And when I say long, about 3rd and 20, that's another false start. I don't know why they didn't call that. He's fumbled it. The ball has gone straight to the legs of the running back, and it looks like the Knights are all over it. Really, really poor start for the Renegades offense here. Or, you know, I suppose you could flip that around and say a really positive start for the Knights defense. But, you know, there's been a lot of errors for the Renegades. False starts, misformations. That ball was thrown basically to the floor. Yeah, they need to really, really tighten up and sort out their discipline because they're just going to punish themselves. They've obviously got athletes. You know, that number 2, just on camera now in the slot, was hell of an athletic run kick return. Right, ball's thrown, really badly overthrown. Intended receiver, number 2 there, he had no chance with that. So that brings up 4th down. Sorry, that was 4th down. I didn't realise they were going for it on 4th down, sorry. That was 4th down, and now it's turnover on downs. The Farnham, the Knights offence are coming out, and they'll take over. Oh. Score, sorry, the score should be on the screen now. I just realised it wasn't. I could see it, but you couldn't. So the score is 6-0 to the to the Rushmoor Knights. So ball snapped here. Josh Lockwood there, rolling out, throws the ball. I can't see what ends up. It is an incomplete pass, I can see from the ref. But sideline blocked that. So ball snapped, thrown to the flat, ball picked up by the ball carrier. He doesn't follow around the block properly there, and it's he just sort of gets caught up. So that's number 9 for the Knights. The receiver, Joseph McGovern. He's good for a couple of yards, I think, but probably not the play that they intended. So Josh Lockwood here taking the ball again, running round to the right. They're so effective with this Wildcat offence. Ball thrown deep, and it looks like it's caught. We can't see it because everyone's in the way. But it looks like that was good for a TD. So yeah, Josh Lockwood there going to greet the receiver. It looks like it was, I'm just trying to get his number, it's number 11. So the receiver, the touchdown score on that is Jack Sheard. And that tacks on another 6 points for the Farnham for the Rushmoor Knights. So now pending the PAT. And it looks like they're going for 2 again. And it's good. So that's taxed on another 2 points. And the Rushmoor Knights now lead 14-0. So they've had 2 drives and they've scored 2 touchdowns. Only converted 1, but it was a 2-pointer, so that brings them up to that 14. So yeah, so far so good. I mean, for the Knights, the Renegades just not able to stop them on defense. They just drive down the field, and the Renegades offense, I think they've got some athletes, but they need to settle down a little bit, and just start to execute their plays. Okay, just getting ready for the kickoff here. Sorry, because I'm in line with it, I can't see the actual kicker Looks like it's number 13 for the Knights. Ball kick really nicely deep. Number 2 there's got plenty of time, but he decides to leave it. There's, you know, you'd expect decent special teams with only 9 players on the field. So I'm surprised with that amount of space he had. He didn't pick it up. He's an athletic player. Andrew Gilroy said there's awful commentary. Cheers, mate. It's ball handed off, just got swallowed up in the middle by the Farnham Knights defence there. So that brings up, it was good for about a yard, it brings up 2nd and 9. Looks like we've got a false start here, 2 flags thrown. Delay of game, I just heard the ref say. There's another penalty they've had now, that's delay of game. Marching back 5 yards, so that will bring up 2nd down and around 14. We've got some love for Jack Sheard in the comments. Number 22 there for the Renegades. Gained some positive yards. That's been their best play so far. I think he good for almost 10 yards, I'd say. But that brings up 3rd and around 6. Ball snapped, QB keeps it, passes it off to the flat, caught, looks like the player stepped out of bounds. Got some jets on him. I think it was number 28 for the Renegades. Some more stick for Jack in the comments. Leave him alone. So that does bring up, so it's now 4th down, and they're being marched back, so there was a penalty, which I didn't quite catch, but they've been marched back. Just terrible flag, terrible penalties from this Renegade side. It's really stifled them. Like they'd have had a touchdown by now. They'd have been probably 1st down on this drive. They may have scored on the previous drive. It's just, yeah. Ball snap, punt is up. And it's gone over the returner's head. He's got some time though, picks it up. Dances around the first would-be tackler. The second one gets him. And takes the ball roughly to midfield. A lovely little juke there from the returner. Just to remind everyone, Andrew Gilroy believes this is awful commentary. I might bring that back up again on screen. Comment of the day so far. Right, sticks are now moving. They took a bit of time to do so, and the Knights offense take over at. It's pretty much bang on the 50, just shy of the 50-yard line. So they're in their territory by about 2 yards. There's something wrong with the chains in the background there. Looks like the chains have broken. Have a little look at what the ref's doing. It looks like he's stamping at it or something. I don't know. There we go, right, looks like we're all good. Game on. Lockwood again back in for this series. Takes the ball, looks to pass on this play. And it looks like it's blew it dead. So, yeah, one play turnover there. Renegades get the ball. So we're 1st and 10, ball going the other way now. Ball is on the Knights 40. So the Renegades have the ball in Knights territory, which is really good for them, a good starting field position. And let's see if they can do anything. They need to really put some points on the board here to stay in the game. Ball snap, no, blown dead. There is a flag. Another flag. Let's just see what the ref says. Oh my God. This Renegades team's unreal. Okay. I thought there was a new penalty for the Renegades. It's not. Well, I think that would have been their 4th type of penalty, but it was actually on the Knights this time. So they march the ball 5 yards forward, 1st and 5 for the Renegades. Ball thrown to the flats, thrown forward. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 5. So ball run up the middle, man tackle, probably about 3 yard gain on that, so that brings up 3rd down and short. They'll probably do the same thing again, wouldn't they, if you were the coach of the South London Renegades? So there's a timeout called by the Renegades.
Stay where you are, that's good. Stack the box, stack the box. Yeah.
Make sure we got on the edge.
I'll have the end.
Right, time back on, about 3rd and 2. Sorry about that fucking run. High snap, handed off, swallowed up straight away by the line, by the Knights defence. Definite tackle for loss there, probably about 4 yard loss. 4th down and 5, 4th and 5. So they're going for it on 4th and 5, which makes sense considering the field position and obviously the score. Ball's taken. QB takes it, but he's picked up and dumped. Picked up and dumped by number. No, I can't see the numbers at all. That's number 16 for the Knights. So another turnover on downs. So the Knights take over. Lockwood back out as QB. Now number 58. Have a look at the size of number 58. Look at him, number 58 for the Renegades. He is a big, big boy.
Hey, I got numbers, Josh. Hey, board. 22 to go. I got numbers. I've got numbers.
Ball snapped, thrown straight to the flats, but overthrown. Intended receiver there, quite frustrated. But it was probably more the throw than the positioning of the receiver. But who knows? Right, 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do. Lockwood keeps the ball, points out who he wants, blocks, manages to get around the first man, runs the ball out of bounds. Looks like about a 7-8 yard gain based on where the ref is on the far side. So that'll bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. I know, yeah, 3rd and 3 I'd say. Lockwood keeps the ball. Got a couple men chasing him, cuts back, and they basically go straight into him. So. Must be a timeout called there. It might be end of quarter. Let's see. So yeah, delay of game here, upsetting the the Rushmoor Knights players, because it was actually the Knights chain crew that got the penalty from the sideline. Right, so that's first and 15. That brings up first and 15 after that penalty. Ball snap to Lockwood. He's looking for a pass in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, but there is a flag on the play, which is most likely going to be. Oh, it's an offside. I thought it would be an interference. But number 9 for the for the Rushmoor Knights, Joseph McGovern. Got a larger back in the backfield here, most likely for a block. Here he delivers a lovely block that releases Josh down the sideline, Lockwood, and just seeing it, the yardage looks like it's probably brings up 2nd and 2 to 3. It's a new QB in. I think that's McGovern, and he hands the ball off to big number 28. I was looking for his number. I can't find it. Maybe he's not 28. Yeah, it's no good with these Knights numbers. I'm just going to give up on it. I know who Josh is. And Joseph McGovern. Those seem to be the two best skilled players, the two QBs, most athletic for the Knights, getting the most yards. A lot of the play goes through the hands of those two players when they're on the field. So that's end of the first quarter, so let me just change that on the scoreboard. So we open the second quarter with the Knights on offense in the Renegades territory. They're around the 27, bang on the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball snapped and floated into the air, and just a little bit overthrown there for the intended receiver. I think number 24. So that brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Ryan!
Ball snap, caught. And I think we're good for first down yardage there. That was number 33 for the Knights, Freddie Terry. Oh, shit. Oh, really nice tackle in the backfield there by number 28 from the Renegades. Read the play well, and Joseph McGovern is sacked.
Keep your helmet.
That was first and goal. We're now second and goal, but the ball's moved back to about the 9-yard line. Zoom out a little bit here. The ball thrown, caught by number 33, touchdown. So that connection there was Joseph McGovern to Freddie Terry for a 10-yard touchdown. So that makes it 20-0 pending this PAT. And that's it. Nice little run there. And that brings up 22-0.
Let's go, baby! I didn't know I had the bobble, that's why I was good.
Sorry, there's some spam comment on Facebook, guys. So just to warn you, that's not us. You can ignore it. I'm just reporting it all now. Always frustrating when that happens. Right, ball getting ready to be kicked off. There it goes, nice. Up in the air, receiver back. Muffs the catch, picks it up, he's got some space. He's dancing, he's not really going far, but he's picked his positions well here. And he's still on his feet, and he finally gets knocked out of bounds. After quite an impressive return, ball's at the 30-yard line, but Freddie Terry there with a nice big hit to bring the play to an end.
Twins.
So just waiting for the play to restart here. First, oh, they've called a timeout again. I think that's their second timeout. Ref will probably confirm in a second. Yeah, we're first and 10.
Time out. South London. That's their second time out. They have one remaining.
There we go. Just confirming, second time out, one remaining for South London. So they've got to drive, 60 yards to get some points on the board here. Well, to score a TD. They could get field goal, obviously. The Knights, all players have moved away from the ball here. I wonder if the ball's going to be moved. Let's see what's going on. Oh my God, they're calling him an illegal substitution on the chain crew. Oh, I don't think there's a penalty on it, but they're telling them they've illegally substituted the chain crew. Ball dropped by the QB, jumped on, dove on by a few players. It still is sort of in motion here. I think they're going to give it to the Renegades, mostly because the Renegades are 22-0 down in the second quarter. Yeah, they did. So that brings up second down for the Renegades. Let me just move out of the way of the ref. It's a ball bang on the 25 now, second down and 15. Ball snapped, up in the air, overthrown to the far side as we look at it. That'll bring up third down and 15. Maybe 16. Ball snapped, handed off to number 25, who's running right wide left, gets around his first man, a second man's blocked, definitely picks up first down yardage, but there is a flag on the play. So he does get brought down, but there's a flag. I think it's going to be on South London. Let's see. It's going to be let's see. It looks like it could be a holding play, but I think I just said pass interference, which is odd, but let's see. Oh, block in the back. Block in the back on one of their best plays so far. Again, South London Renegades let themselves down. They get a play called back, wiped off the stat sheet, puts them back in, deeper water. So now it's third down and what would you say, about 13.
Let's go, team!
I think the sticks have been moved. I don't think that's right. That can't be right. I think the sticks have been accidentally moved. I don't know if the refs picked it up. Oh, it's another penalty. Another penalty on the Renegades, but yeah, that. So false start at number 2, but the sticks have been moved. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch that back, but I'm fairly sure the sticks have been moved here. So it's back 10, third and maybe 22, 23.
That's third down in the car journey.
Oh no, it's brought it back up a little bit closer. It's about third and 20.
Wait to scoot.
Oh, sorry, there we go. High snap, brought down, QB has to keep it, but you could see his heart wasn't in that as he was running. He knew he got caught out. Fourth and long. They do lose a couple of yards on the play. You would assume this would be a punting play, but yeah, here we go. Zoom out a little bit, get a nice shot of this punt. And number 2 there, back, quite a danger man running here, so it'd be nice to see a little fake. Let's see. No, we're not. He's punted it up in the air. And the Knights receiver's got it. He's now got it on the run. Gets by the first guy. Second guy brings him down quite nicely. He was swarmed there. There was 4 or 5 players on him. from a nine-man team. Good coverage from the Renegades. So McGovern in, passes the ball off to the flat, to Benny, number 33, and he's gone. He's gone all the way. First down, touchdown. Good. That's probably about 60 yards. Fantastic there from the Knights under 19s. So that's 28-0 pending this PAT. Let's see what they do.
Let's go! Go, Trey! Go, Trey! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Push him in! Yes!
30-0 in the second quarter of this game. The Knights lead 30-0 over the South London Renegades.
Who fucking plays?
Work harder, you sweat it off. Just get your right.
So the Knights getting ready here to kick off once again, and once again the Renegades ready to receive. Just waiting for the refs to get set here. Ball kicked. More of a squib, line drive, bobbled slightly by number 2, the receiver, the returner. But he's got in his stride. He's broken through, over-duped there really, and gave the tackler an opportunity to bring him down, which he took successfully. So ball is in the Knights' territory. It's a hell of a return. Again, there's been decent returns from this Renegades team. You know, they just need to find. That's what, you know, maybe they can learn from that. They need to get their players in space with the ball to really do anything in this game, and obviously reduce the number of penalties, because they've been ridiculous. So Renegades take over, 1st and 10. Ball on around the 40-yard line, 42-yard line of the Knights. Number 12, the receiver. Sorry, 22. Sorry, the QB back to receive. Pump fakes it to the right. Left runs to the right. He's got a lot of space. But there is another flag. Oh my God. There's another flag. That was their best play. Let's see if it gets called back. So that play was called back. Their best play of the game was called back because of an illegal formation. So now that'll bring up first and 15, and it moves the ball back into their own territory as well. $30 million. 30, yeah. Ball dropped by the QB, but he's more bounced off the floor, and that's all the Knights D-line need. Number 77 there for the Knights, on it straight away. Joseph Kirby slams the QB. The QB's still down. He's getting up gingerly. I think it's more his pride is hurt than his body. He's had a rough time so far this game. So 2nd and 20. Ball's handed off, but he runs backwards. Number 28, he is gaining again. He's back to the line of scrimmage. Still dodging tackles, but number 2 for the Knights finally gets hold and grips hold of him. Darren Bajalen manages to keep hold of the runner and long enough for his friends to help him bring him down. So 3rd and long, number 32 swallowed up immediately by number 2 for the Knights. It's that man again, back-to-back plays for him, and that's Darren Bajalen. Could be Bajalen, apologies if I'm butchering the names. So back to punt here. Is number 2 for the oh, there's a flag straight away. Ball's kicked. Nice kick, good bounce on it, goes out of bounds. But there's a flag, so let's see what happens here. Ball gone. Caught on the run, couple of blockers here. He's got some legs, he's gone to the outside. And they brought him down right in front of us, number 2 with a tackle at the 30-yard line. So, nice short field here for the Knights. Ball caught here in the flat by number 6.
Here you go. Move your feet. Move your
Tackled
feet.
by number 25 from the South London Warriors. Looks just shy of a first down.
The play's over.
Number 6 for the Knights, Stephen May, with the catch and run there. Great play by him.
Josh, that's on.
28. Hand it.
Come on then, Kane.
Ball handed off.
Run him over.
He's made some good yards here. Definitely.
Hey, here we go.
So it's number. Looks like it's number for the Knights.
Right. Trey, stay out here. Trey, stay out here.
I was going to say definitely good for about 5, but we'll just see.
Here we go. Go here.
No, you receiver, Drake.
It looks like you got. Oh, he got a first down. It's
You gotta
first
be
and
on the ball,
goal.
Dre.
On the line,
Go
on the
to
line.
ref. Look at the ref. Look at the ref. He'll tell you.
It's number 28, Mackenzie Ellis
We can go here.
for the Knights.
Go get it, Josh. Go get it, Josh. Tony. Boom.
Nice. Josh Lockwood there with the TD. Oh, mate. That's 36-0 in the second quarter.
Fred.
Let's go. One.
Hey, field goal. Field goal.
Field goal. White.
Hey, you see that? We gonna get him. Go. Let's go.
Pass that stiff one, ladies too. Roll in that boom when you're going to do it. Don't run in that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a flag.
There's a flag, go. Run. I went down, I was like, that is right.
Yeah, no, it's white. Yeah, no, it's white. Come on.
Taking his time. That 15-yard penalty will be added at the end of the kickoff. Now let's make it down.
So they're going for a 1-point PAT. There was no sportsmanlike conduct on number 28 for the Renegades. Which is going to be assessed on the kickoff. Oh, kicked right into the players. 25 picks it up and he's running with it. Not lovely tackle. He drops it. And it's brought down again. I think that's hurt. Yeah, that player's down. He got clobbered then. He's only a little lad. He's just player there just being seen to. He's sorry, I can't even get the words out. He's okay. He's just been whacked a bit, so I think he just needs to take a bit of a breather. So 36-0.
Hey, you haven't held a game, son. That's awesome.
Right, ball being marched up for the kickoff. The player is off the field. His head coach has come over and just walking him around, so he's all right. He just, like I say, took a bit of a bash. So ball being kicked off here. Nice and high and deep. Number 2 back to receive. Fields it nicely. He's got a lot of space here, which he likes obviously. Being closed down nicely here. Returns the ball to the 30-yard line. Not a bad return. To his own 30-yard line, should I say. Not a bad return, seeing as he got it from roughly from his goal line. So South London take the ball, he's dropped it, it's picked up by the Knights, number 2, and he's just run it in for a TD. So I just need to remind myself of that lad's name. Called his name out a couple of times today, and it's Darren the Jarlan with his own puts his own 6 points on the board. Makes it 42-0 pending the PAT.
Yeah, Darren! Oh, goal!
Here he is here.
Hello.
First team!
And that brings up the PAT. They're going for a 1 PAT again. Another kick.
Oh, you're kidding. I know you're gassing. I know you're gassing. You got a chain, bro. You got a chain. How much the pick cost? How much the chain?
Kicked up, and it's good. We're just waiting for the signal from the referees. It's good, and then the white cap is good. Everyone thinks it's good, so that's cool. So that's an extra point. It's 43-0. The Knights kick off again. So it looks like it's 2 minutes 25 left in the quarter. Someone's asked, Nick's asked if the Knights seniors are playing this afternoon. Yeah, they are, straight up. Well, not straight after this, there's always a break. But the kick-off time set for 3 p.m. They are playing the Oxford Saints from the SFC1 West Division, conference, sorry. Right, here we go with the next kick-off. Nice line drive. Picked up again by number 86. He's coming down this sideline. He's got a lot of space. Dances around a couple of tacklers, but he does step out of bounds. He doesn't believe he stepped out of bounds, but he did. There is another flag on the play. So let's see what's going on here. A personal foul, so that gives them 15 yards, or loses them 15 yards, should I say. So the ref here just about to march the ball back. Over a half of football left. Yeah, I think the first step is getting points on the board. And, you know, stopping. That's a good positive thing for them at the moment. They just called their last time out. So just waiting for this timeout to fit. It seems to be quite long timeouts, but I suppose that's sort of normal when the weather's so hot. Give these lads a good break. It's so again, so we're second quarter 43-0. This would mean if the score stays the same or the score difference stays the same, it will be a running clock in the second half. So running clock starts at from 35-point difference, but only in the second half. So we have qualified for that in terms of the point difference, but obviously we're still in the first half at the moment. Let me just move over slightly so I can get the backfield. I think we might have another legal formation. QB snaps it, he's caught, and he gets away from it. A flag is thrown yet again. Look, there it is. But he gets away from it, but then loses further yardage. But let's just see what the penalty is first. It was an illegal formation and thrown by the decline of penalty, yeah. So they're declining that penalty because they sacked the QB for more yards. The ball was further back from the play, so that's about second down and about 25. So they lost about 15 yards. The ref did try and warn the player that he was in a bad formation. On that previous play, I could hear him trying to help the guy out, but to no avail.
Don't let him burn you, Henry. Don't let him burn you. He's got to go to win.
Pick 6, Harry.
Ball snapped, thrown in the air. It looks like it's going to be picked, and it is! Number 16 for the Knights, and he's spun off. It looks like he is going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line, around the 5. Number 16 for the Farnham Knights with the interception, Alexander Rubison. Great little play from him. Have we got flag? It looked like we got a flag. It probably won on the Renegades again. Oh, I've zoomed in too far in my excitement. Let's see what's happening.
Hang on, this might be wiped out, so don't get too keen.
We love this one.
I'm really hoping it isn't.
Flag on the play.
Wait here. Flag on the play. Yo, stay here. Stay up.
Don't know.
Yo, there's a flag, so just wait on the play. Yo, get back. Flag.
Just waiting for the call on this play. I think it's going to be a penalty that's declined. I think it's going to be a penalty on the Renegades, but let's see. 2. Wow. Both penalties were against the Renegades.
Hang on, is it our ball still? Offense! Sorry.
Coaches. Hey.
So the Knights offense take the field. Very short field for them. Great play there by the defense, getting 6 points.
I thought they were saying 29 for us. I was like, who's 29?
Come on, fellas, just get off the field. Yeah, bunch of bad people.
So they had an illegal player downfield, and then there was unsportsmanlike conduct. So it now brings up, so the ball changes hands, the Knights take over, first and goal from, it looks like the 1 or the 2 yard line. Lockwood back in at QB. Ball handed off and then passed. Oh! Lovely little drawn up play there, but ball not the intended receiver, number 17.
Let's go here.
I can't find
Alex,
his
catch it
name.
next time.
They just called him Alex, so let's call him Alex. Alex, poor lad, he didn't quite bring it in, but it was a really nice design play there, going through the hands of the 2 QBs, Lockwood and McGovern. Lockwood keeps his head up and takes it in for the touchdown. So that's another 6 points tacked on, making it 49-0 to the Rushmoor Knights in the second quarter of this game.
Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Let's go quick! Go! Keep running, Ryan!
Right, they're going for a 1 point now. Let's just zoom out so we see it through the uprights, hopefully. Or will it be another block? Let's see. And it's left. No good. Oh, it is good. Oh, it didn't look good from there. So another point, that's 50-0. 50-0 the scoreline here now in the first half.
Can you help him get the ball?
That is the most dumb comment one of them has ever said. He said, I went to the ref, he hit the kicker as well, and he said, it was after. I was like, exactly. What are you on about? They were, to be honest, they were both wide open.
Right, just waiting here for the next kickoff. Score is 50-0 to the Rushmoor Knights. Ball kicked, bounces, bobbled slightly but picked up. The runner runs to their sideline, points for his blockers. He's got some jets, he has, really fast player, gets around a few players. I think the Knights are a bit savvy to him now and are starting to sit 2 or 3 players back around the 40-yard line. There is a penalty. Again, it looks like another penalty on the Renegades. They've got to stop this, man. They're never going to get anywhere without getting their discipline sorted. It's a shame because they've got some great athletes. But yeah, there are 2 flags down, just waiting for the conversation to take place between the refs, and then we'll hear from the white cap. Let's zoom in on him. So he's on his way. Another flag is thrown. I don't think that was an actual. I think it was a ref throwing a flag to another ref from the floor. Another block in the back penalty. Looks like a 15-yarder, and the ball comes back into the Renegades territory. Ball placed at around the 27-yard line, I'd say. Give himself a long field here, and it's just not promising football from them at the moment. You know, they've got the ability to break plays out and, you know, really damage teams, but it's their own downfall is the fact that they just poorly disciplined. Ball thrown into the flat, caught, really high catch, number 2 in space, brought down, around a 9-yard gain, 8-yard gain, depends on where it gets spotted. So that brings up, we're about 2nd and 1, yeah, so it was about a 9-yard gain. Lovely little gain from that play. So, you know, I did say it earlier, you know, these players, they need to get the ball in space, and there's plenty of space out there. It's only 9 players aside, so, you know, it's possible for them. Ball snapped, thrown, and they're just not connecting anything deep. I think all their passes have been caught in the flats all game, you know, so maybe 5 yards downfield at the most for the Renegades. Ball snapped, handed off to the running back up the middle. He's got someone hold. They've got 2 players on him, 3 on him. They're trying to strip the ball rather than actually bring him down. So he gains a few more yards. So first down brought on, clock still running. Man in motion here. Ball snap, passed out to the flat again. Really good. This is a good play for them. But the Knights, you know, I suppose equal to it, but they do still pick up yards. They give 3 or 4 yards on that play, on the first down play, which is, you know, decent yardage to get on the first down. Should bring up around 2nd and. Oh, looks like they got 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. The whistle is being blown. It may be a timeout. It may be the end of the half. It looks like it's the end of the half. Let's watch the ref. Here we go. Right, so that is half time. And they're celebrating it like it's full time because it's 50-0. And it's been very one-sided game. But it's a tough one, right? Because there's the sparkles of excellence on the losing sides. From the losing side. But they just can't quite pull stuff together and keep their discipline down. Yeah, there's definitely a few special players on South London Renegades team, but there's just they can't face this talent of the Knights. So right, let me see if I can get some scores up. So Youth EKP 21. And the Knights 26 at half time. That's the only other score we've got. It's still early in the day. Most games kick off 2:30. So yeah, well, I'll have a little break now. We'll have a half time and then we'll catch you back in about 20 minutes. Hi everyone, hopefully you had a good half time. We're now back for the third quarter. This is the opening kickoff of the second half. The Knights lead the South London Renegades 50-0, and so we are now in a running clock situation. So the clock will constantly run. It's known as the mercy rule. Kick straight into number 2's hands there. And he's doing well, getting around a lot of players. And last man tackles him. Sorry, I panned ahead of that. Great return all the way down to right in front of me at the 25-yard line. So first and 25 for the Renegades opening this third quarter. Just move over slightly because of the ref. And yeah, hopefully, this South London Renegades team can put some points on the board this half. Because I think 50-0 is a bit flattering to the Knights. I think they're the better team, but I think London are good for a few points on the board. Ball thrown to the touchline backwards, so this ball is live, and he doesn't recover it. It's picked up, and it's going round down the sideline. Across to the middle, he's still on his feet, and he's finally brought down. I think it's number 22. Yeah, it is for the Knights. I'll just consult my little terrible play, opening play for the Renegades there, and it's number 22, Ruben Cespen Blanco. So Ruben, fantastic play there from him. And completely just flipped the script. It was first down in the Knights territory for the Renegades. It's now first down in the Renegades territory for the Knights. QB scrambles out to the right. He's looking to throw it. Ball's up in the air. And just out of bounds, just out of reach there of the receiver. And I think that's McGovern. Yeah, Joseph McGovern, number 9, back in at QB. Lockwood, the other QB, number 8, is also on the field. But between them, they can play pretty much any position on this under 19s side. So they both can play offense and defense, as well as QB and receiver. Ball, QB to QB. Josh with the ball. He's got some nice blocking in front of him. Fantastic. Great blocking, and they score a touchdown on, I think that was their second offensive play. Yeah, 2nd and 10. Touchdown. It looks like they're going to go for one. There is an injured player down. Sorry, let me just pan off of him. I don't want to watch him. But Josh Lockwood there with yet another touchdown play. Oh, let me just get the scorecard up. So that makes it 56. There you go, score on screen now for you. Apologies, it wasn't there before. And that's pending this. It is a 1-point conversion that they're going for here. Oh, let me just move it up a little bit. Sorry, there we go. So you guys got a full view of it. I believe it's number 33, Terry, back to kick this one. With number 9, the QB holding. Ball up and really nicely down the middle. No problems there. Referee signals that it's good, and it's 57-0. So after, I wouldn't say they started the third quarter too well, the Knights, with the return. They got themselves into some hot water, gave a short field to the Renegades, but Renegades 1 play, turn the ball over. Knights 2 plays later score a TD. We've had 3 plays in this third quarter, and the Knights are on the board with 7 points.
Come on, boys, let's do it!
So ball being kicked off here from the 25-yard line. I'll just zoom out just a bit. Here we go. Up in the air, number 86 here to field it. Takes it, cuts inside. He's got a nice lane on the inside there. Pointing for a blocker. Gets round. The Knights' first line and is brought down. There's this second line of defenders, and I think, sorry, I can't see the number, but the second line of defenders that are just sort of sitting back now because of the threat that this South London Renegades team pose on special teams. So South London take over yet again. Ball on the 28-yard line. First and 10 for them. Sorry, let me just get that better on in shot.
What's the run?
Ball snap, ball up in the air, and it's over the head. I don't really positioning a number 2 there. I don't know how he was going to catch that, but anyway, second down. Ball in the air, caught around 2 yards by number 2 for the Renegades, and he's still on his feet. Looks like he might have picked up. It looks like he might have picked up first down yardage there. He did well to fight then. So it wasn't quite enough. It brings up third and short. Ball handed off, but there was real bad miscommunication there, and I don't quite think they picked up the yardage they needed. Oh no, the ref has signalled first down, so they're being nice to them. So a rare penalty for the Knights here, but with the short yardage, this 5-yard offside penalty gives first down yardage to the Renegades anyway. Ball snap, fired out to the far side, ball carrier. Receiver catches it, picks up first down yardage. He's still on his feet, and is he good? Is that good for a touchdown? The ref signalled touchdown, but it looks like he's getting called back because there's a flag again. So they actually got in the end zone for the second time in the game, and unfortunately the ball's getting called back. So ball goes back the other way instead of it being a touchdown for South London. They're penalised again. So it's first and 12. Man in motion here. He looks like the QB was looking at him, but it ends up taking off. He's good for a couple of yards, but swallowed up nicely there by the Knights defence. Another flag. There's another flag. And it's another flag, so that looks like a descent flag. Hopefully that's, well, we'll see what that is. It may be a case of them offsetting each other, we'll see.
Refs on the pitch. Then I don't want us to be in front of the camera. Behind the camera. Show my message. If your hair was done, I'd make you stand. Mother.
Right, let's just wait for these refs to converse. See what they call.
Matt, do you want to be forward? I sent him over there.
Here we go, let's see what's happened.
I'm not going to go over there. Said if I mess up again, the Knights going to get penalised. What's filming? Yeah.
Nice, come on.
Apparently not. Yeah, can't do shit.
2 fouls.
You said I had to pull my phone on.
Face mask. Defense, number 2. After the play was over. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 68.
Offence.
Half the distance backwards.
That's offense, correct?
First down.
Thank you. So it's one on each side, so we've gone forward half distance, back 50.
Let's go, D! Go, D!
Let's go, D!
So after all that, we've ended up with, I think, 1st and 10. Ball snapped, handed off to 68, I think, but he's brought down in the backfield, loss of a couple of yards on that play. Right, second and 12. Ball pass. And through the hands of the receiver there. So nice pass, but maybe a bit too much of an arc on it, but got it to the intended receiver. Receiver couldn't bring it in. And that brings up third and 11. So 3rd and long here. Ball is snapped, QB rolls around to the left. Ball is in the air, intended receiver, number 85, or 86, pardon me. It was just too far in front of him.
Hi, come on!
Let's go forward.
Ball snapped high over the QB's head. He's scrambling back now. There's a really good chance here for them, for the Knights to penalise and gain some yardage because it is a turnover on downs. That was 4th down. Let me move back to where I was.
good? Joe, we good? Joe, we good? We're good. Okay, darling. I'm not trying to say anything.
So I think that's the end of the quarter. Just waiting for the rest to reset, yeah. Yeah, so that brings us into the fourth quarter. Actually, I don't think I've even updated the scorecard for the... Sorry. Still says Q2. A late hit there, but not called. Ball snapped, fired right towards me, and overthrown. If there's a flag on the play. Oh, it's a rough in the passer play. It's 15. 15-yard penalty, first down. It just continue to not do themselves any favours, this Renegade side. So they got done for roughing the passer. Okay, so the ball marches up. Clock's still running. It's a bit of a false start there for number 17, but he catches the ball. Oh, and he makes a nice run, but he's caught by number 85 and brought down. Another first down play. Knights keep marching the ball downfield.
Next one. Hey, Joe. Hey, as soon as he blows that whistle, let's go.
All right, guys, let's do this. Come on, Knights. Let's go.
Ball's kept by McGovern. Looking for a block, doesn't get it, but still charges the ball down to the 1 yard line. So that's got to be first and goal from the 1 yard line, yeah. Brings up a first down.
Stay in your powerhouse. I love that. Hey, as soon as they blow that whistle, let's go. We're here.
Let's go! Alex. Come on.
It's a ball handed off and run up the middle, but it was met really nicely by the Renegades defence there. It looked like both interior D linemen got hold of him.
Hey, easy. Hey, go to here, Josh. Hey, Drake. Where's Drake? Go in.
So there's a false start here by the wide receiver on the left side of the Knights formation.
Running back. Oh, no, it was on the running back.
Oh, he said number 11.
Get it, Knights.
We'll find that to the flat, overthrown. But there is a flag again.
Hey, Josh.
Defence offside, ball goes back.
Hey, we're going here.
Right, so 2nd and goal for the Knights from around the 5-yard line. I think it's just inside the 5-yard line. Hand it off to number 6. His lineman's trying to just grab him in front. They may have thrown a flag here for assisting the runner. Or it could be a face cage, but it came from the back judge right at the end.
It's all right, you had to stop the clock. It's all right. Come back, Ryan. Yeah, bring him off.
Ryan!
Ryan!
I thought it was assisting the runner. Yeah, they did. So the assistant runner one's interesting. If you're behind the runner and pushing, that's okay, but you can't be in front of the runner and pull him towards you. So that's what happened there. And the ref, yeah, I suppose rightly threw the flag. He's going to throw flags on anything that he sees on the Knights because they're, what are they, 57-0 up. Ball snapped, thrown. Cool, lovely pick off there by number 22. So it's intercepted. He's run it out. He's going to get done for a horse collar here, maybe. Just getting a bit angry, but. So number 22 not liking the way he was tackled. I don't know if a horse collar is usually when you grab the pads, not the shirt. It looked like the shirt was grabbed in that instance, but we'll see. We'll see what gets said.
What down you got? Kelvin!
Well done, Knights. Well done. Keep your heads up. Keep your cool, Knights. Keep your heads up. Come on.
All right, see what the ref says.
You're the champions.
Number 50, great.
So there's an unfortunate conduct penalty here from number 50. He's upset about it. It's for swearing at the official.
Go somewhere and then 22 I'm pretty sure through.
So South London will take over here, roughly around the 30-yard line, maybe 35 actually. Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest 15 yards in total.
Always happens. Yes. It always happens, man.
So Renegades take over, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. They're one player down. They've only got 8 players on the field. Yeah, they had 8 players on the field. They're just not going to go anywhere. Ball handed off and swallowed up. So huge tackle for a loss there. And they're quite favourable with their with the spot here. The refs is at the point of contact. Looks like there's a player down. I'm just going to hand away. Oh, there I am.
We never knew quite what number he was or things, you know, they just seemed to be on the ground. It's yeah,
All right, the player's being helped up to his feet, taken off the other side, so we can resume play. Right, plays resuming. Let's go. So it's 2nd and 15. Ball snapped. QB takes it and he runs and he's off. And it looks like that's good for a TD unless there's a flag calling it back.
Do you know what it is? He pauses, yeah, and then he runs.
Great play. Great run there by number 2 from South London. Put South London on the board. Making it 57-6. So it looks like they're going for 2. And unsuccessful in that attempt. Oh, it looks like a flag. Why not, eh? So they're going to redo the play, it looks like. Or replay the down, should I say. Right, ball snap, number 2 keeps it in a similar play to what got them the TD, and he runs it in for 2 points. So now the score in the 4th quarter, and we can't have much time left, but it's 57 to the Rushmoor Knights under 19s and 8 to the South London Renegades.
I think we'll work. Yeah, so have I. I think we'll swap the ducks back. Yeah, exactly.
So how often they beat to start playing the under 16?
So South London get ready here to kick off. I think his knee was down there, but they let him keep it. Quite a nifty little running back here, but gets brought down. Ball looks to be around the 20-yard line. We'll just wait for the sticks to go up. Further up than the 20, closer to the 30 actually. Ball snap thrown out to the flats. Josh Lockwood with the ball. He stepped out of bounds. The ref is saying he stepped out of bounds here. So that ends his play, but it was first down. He was going all the way. He was going to take that one all the way in.
Good blocking, Jack. Well done.
So right, first and 10 here for the Knights. Looks like there's a bit of miscommunication. QB decides to keep it. He's still on his feet and is brought down, but not after he picks up a first down.
Show him, innit? Show him. There's one guy for 3 of you.
Ball snap thrown out to this wide side here, caught and tackled. Good catch and run there, another first down play. They're just chomping up the field here, the Knights. There is a flag on the play on the far side, so let's see what that is.
Here we go. Hey! Hey, Adidas, Adidas, Adidas! Let's go, Adidas!
Tammy there sending love from Liverpool, eh, Tammy?
Alex! Ball!
So first and 10, or first and goal now for the Knights. I think there's another offside. False start.
Here we go!
Yeah, they're calling it a false start.
Yeah, here, no keys. Didn't the guy in front of him jump?
D-line on it straight away. So it's still goal to go, but it's second down and about 19. No, sorry, 14. Picked off by number 29 there, really nice. He's running down the line, cutting inside, and he gets absolutely smashed. Massive, massive hit there by number 76. Let's see if we can catch up on a replay. Here he goes. Guy's running down the sideline, and we don't quite get it on the video, but we'll catch the end of it. Big hit. It looks like they're throwing him for targeting. It looks like it might get a targeting play. No. So it looks like there's going to be a targeting play here, targeting penalty. Or it might be end of game. Looks like everyone's shaking hands. Let's see.
Defense! You want me in? Coach, you want me in?
Ruben!
Yeah, it's only like 20 seconds.
Count them up!
Yeah, they only scored because they got that was the only reason.
Alright, let's go, Jake. Give me a shot.
What's the score? Bad.
67.
Excuse me, the score is?
Sir, cameraman. Josh!
29, return team. This is their second sportsmanlike conduct.
And they're rejected.
Number 29 is ejected.
Wow. So 29 for the Renegades is ejected. Oh, he's run off, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Is that it? Okay, all right, so they've marched the ball back over here, and Renegades will have the ball first and 10 on their own 12 or 13 yard line.
All right, keep them back. You, everything you got now, D. Let's go. No mistake.
Keep them back.
What's the run?
What's the QB?
What's the QB? Holding man! Holding man! Pass!
Ball's in the air. Intercepted by number 18, and he's got some space.
Let's go!
He's got a blocker or two, and he gets brought down. He drops the ball. Whose ball is it? He fumbled it, and it looks like it's going to be back to the Renegades. I think they're calling the game here. Yeah, the Whitecaps asking for the ball. That's game. There we go. So the game ends 57-8 to the Rushmoor Knights. Decent game for. I'll say decent game for a neutral. Maybe, I don't know. There was a lot of penalties, and I think that's sort of what held it back. But it's rowdy here, so.